So it's finished Wolverhampton just 3, Everton 0. For me, so far, before I say anything else, that's been our most complete performance of the season. Most complete performance for a long time for many Wolves fans. I know people say it's only Everton, but you've got to turn up and play the teams in front of you. And that was really, really composed performance across the park. Now, a few key highlights into the key players that made a big impact in the game. To start off with, Hwang, again, I know I said this today, he was so good. He's running in behind. He's probably one of the best I've probably ever seen. I know he got a couple of ones wrong today, that he was offside and a few of them seen towards the end, but his movement in behind, honestly, it makes Sarabia must love him as a forward. He can play the balls in behind. The movement is so good, and it's not a coincidence that we keep scoring goals from that. For the goal where he ran in, squared it to Kuna, that was just, the movement was so good. The ball from Sarabia was so good, but I'll get more into that in a minute. My next key point as well, Sarabia today was really good again. The last 7 weeks ago, last 6, 7 weeks, he's really kicked on as a Wolves player. He's getting involved. He's contributing regular now. His passing's getting better. His delivery's getting better. He's almost like now he's becoming like, he's not so much the assist, which he's doing that recently, but today he was like the pass before the assist, the pass before. Really good from Sarabia. Again, like he's obviously he had tough times at Wolves, and he's showed a bit of backbone now. He's saying, I'm good enough to be in this team, and now he's almost undroppable for me. Because the pass he can make, we always knew he had it in there, so it's really good that he's now showing that. Special mention now to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez was class today again. He's played, him, Kuna, Hwang have played a hell of a lot of football in the last 6, 7 days, and all of them put a real shift in. Gomez was absolutely everywhere. He was battling again and again. We knew he was going to be physical battling in the park today, and he's done it again. He showed how good he is. He didn't miss Lamina next to him. He was a bit nervous at the start about him and Tommy Doyle. They're going to be physical enough. But first, Joe Gomez made up for it massively. He was really, really good today. So hats off to Joe Gomez. Look, just to mention him there again, Tommy Doyle. That was him. That's welcome to Wolves, Tommy Doyle, because that was a fantastic performance from him. So complete, so composed, involving 2 of the goals. He played the cracking ball out to Sarabia, and then he played the ball into Hwang for him to score, obviously from square across to Kuna. He then kept the ball live in the corner flag to play it back to Kuna, then to put the ball across for Dawson to score a third. He was involved in both of those. He played some lovely long passes as well. So Tommy Doyle, really, really impressed by you today. So well done with that. And then the last point I want to make is all of the subs. I know Gary Neville's been a bit critical, Ricky, saying the subs aren't doing enough. All the subs today made impact. So Breno, Bellegarde, both came on, made impact. Really, really impressed with those as well. And Abubakar Shaw won a couple of balls in Miller Park and started impact. So overall, Wolves, not much to moan about there. People saying to me on the channel comment saying, "Oh, you're wrong," saying Satna Breno's not, but we didn't miss Dawson. That performance today is why we missed Dawson. The communication in the back, he scored a goal, it's more composed, everything's slowed down. If you've played football, you understand that stuff's much more composed. Get the ball down, you can play it. That's what we need. The composure, the experience, that's what he brings. I know Santi Breno will get better as he gets longer. I get that. He's a young player and we'll get the experience. But for me, Dawson every day of the week at the moment, not having an argument. On to the next one now, the FA Cup. Enjoy the rest of your year, Wolves fans, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.
The fun is back at Molineux. Well and truly was Wolves beat Everton 2-0 in a game where Everton really couldn't lay a glove on us. The golfing class between the two teams was there to see for all. I thought we were excellent defensively, although they didn't threaten us much. But I also thought that we were absolutely excellent going forward. We've seen a lot this season of us being a really positive counter-attacking team, but struggling to break teams down. But even today, I thought even we were moving the ball in ways that I haven't seen us move the ball in a long, long time. The confidence was just flowing through the players. Every single one of them put a 7, 8, even further 10 out of 10 performance. Not one player had a bad game, and you could see the confidence was absolutely there to see. I think Gary O'Neill got it absolutely spot on. I thought Everton were poor, but I thought we took advantage of that, and I thought we were absolutely excellent considering we've played so many games in so few days. To get 9 points over this festive period, if you will, is a really, really good return, and it should give us a really good springboard in the new year to really strengthen on a squad that's really together right now. You can see it's like everyone's together, but bring a few more bodies in, build on it, and then we can really go at the rest of this season looking for a top half finish, strong top half finish, and if we're lucky, push for Europe. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, good day to be a Wolves fan.
performance today, leading to a 3-0 win over Everton, and in reality it could and maybe should have been quite a few more actually. Pickford with 2 world-class saves to keep us out that could have easily made it 5, and a couple of chances early on. One was a 3-on-1 which unfortunately didn't get a shot away, but I say all in all an excellent team performance, leading to the 3 goals. And Everton didn't really test us defensively. Can't really remember Sarr making a save. Defence was solid. There was one time when the ball went through, Calvert-Lewin got on the end of it, and Sarr was out really quickly and got down to his feet and won the ball off him, and then turned out he was offside anyway. Wolves also with a couple of offside goals and a couple of chances we could have done better with. But all in all, I say a very good performance. Doyle slotting in for Lamina, didn't really notice any difference, and that's not a detriment to Lamina. That's just shows you how well Doyle did today. He was on the ball, making things happen, getting forward passes, making things tick, doing really, really well. And same for Traore when he came on. Had a couple of really good runs in his cameo, beat a couple of men and didn't know he had it in him. But yeah, all in all, a very good performance. Good to see Neto coming back. Had one wayward shot and one that he tucked away really, really well. But unfortunately for him, Wang was offside in the build-up, but he wasn't to know that, and he tucked it away nicely, which hopefully is a sign of things to come. But say, especially after beating Brentford 4-1 in the week, to then go and beat Everton 3-0, I really thought it was going to be a close, tough game today. Everton in a bit of form since their points deduction, but we handled it really well. There was nothing they did that caused us any problems, and we did really well going forward. Semedo probably manned the match for me, up and down that right-hand side all afternoon, making things happen, coming inside occasionally as well, which you don't see too often from him, but coming into the midfield and making things tick from there as well, and was ultimately replaced by Doherty, and I think well earned his rest when he went off. Good to see ait-Nouri not happy as well with going off. I think there's a criticism levelled at him quite often that he can't last 90 minutes. Not necessarily sure that's the case. I think sometimes it's just a bit of a tactical decision to take him off and bring Bueno on, and he was visibly unhappy today when he went off, which I think just shows how much he wants to be a part of the team and wants to contribute. And again, he was having an excellent game as well. So yeah, all in all, excellent performance. Puts us right back in there in terms of looking upwards in the table instead of downwards. And yeah, bring on Brentford in the cup.
Let's finish Wolves 3, Everton 0. Just want to say at the start of this, massive condolences to Mario Lamina and his family. A horrible situation that he's currently dealing with at the moment. So yeah, my thoughts go out to him and his family. But the football today was a massive win. The lads played for him today and played for us, and my God, did we play well. That's probably the best I've seen us play in years, since probably a Nuno performance. We were brilliant from minute 1 to minute 99. It was a complete performance, clean sheet. Lads defended well. They didn't really have much to do. But attacking, let's focus on that today. We were dominant with the ball. Tommy Doyle and João Gomez in the middle of the park was sensational. Tommy Doyle's passing range is superb for a young lad. João Gomez just gets everywhere. And the front three, Sarabia, Wang and Cunha, again, amazing. Cunha especially out of the 3 today, I thought was absolutely brilliant. The way he dribbles with the ball and then finds a pass at the end of it. It's brilliant to see, and I know a lot of people had questions about Cunha and is he worth the money that we paid for him? That's why he's worth the money that we paid for him. He doesn't necessarily have to get the goals or assists. I mean, he got 2 assists today, or a goal and an assist. But yeah, that's why you pay 40 million for him, to get the ball and go forward and up the pitch. It's really nice to see Wolves having a go, scoring, free-flowing. It's beautiful. It's making me really fall back in love with football and fall back in love with Wolves after some turgid years that we've had under the past few managers. So yeah, fantastic win, fantastic performance. And it's a huge 3 points to get us up the table. We can start looking forward instead of looking behind us now, I think. Going into the new year, bit of a break from Premier League action now. Hopefully we can still get somewhere in the cup, maybe have a bit of a cup run. But I wouldn't push that upon the lads, you know. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not too bothered about the cups this year. Our main aim is just to stay in this league and build again for next season. So yeah, Gary O'Neill, what a manager, what a job he's doing. I'm first to say that I wanted him gone after the Luton game. But since then, he's really picked it up, and it just goes to show that a bit of time, a bit of patience, and things do happen for you. So yeah, brilliant 3 points. On to Brentford again next Friday in the FA Cup, and hopefully we have another great performance there. So yeah, 3 points today. Have a great new year all. As I said in the last Fans React, top work that the lads at Talking Balls are doing. So just keep that going, and keep your support as well. It's always good to see. So yeah, happy new year all, and I shall see you next year. Mon the Shagging Wanderers.
Whoa, what a game, guys. It's finished, and you're going to have to bear with my voice today, because my throat has destroyed itself after that. That's the most singing I've done at Molineux. You know, I don't even know how long. What an incredible game of football, man. It's finished Wolves 3, Everton 0. It could have been 5. We had the ball in the back of it twice at the end, and honestly, it was disappointing, because in a way, we deserved it today. We deserved more and more goals, because we just carried on going. Like, I haven't seen us be that ruthless for like ages. Like, even after we'd scored, we were just pushing them back and back and back, and honestly, it was ridiculous. Like, unbelievable for today from the lads. Absolutely unbelievable. First half, I thought we were really in control. We played really lovely possession football, and to be fair, that's probably the best I've seen us play this style of possession football since Gary O'Neill took over, in my opinion, because, and I think that might have something to do with Doyle. Having Doyle in that midfield today, he just stepped on the ball when we needed a bit of control, passed it through, and we were away, because the wingers were absolutely on top. I was saying to some guy next to me, I struggled to find a man of the match today. Every player played out their shirt. Every player covered a crap ton of grass. It was just unbelievable. Everton seemed rattled. Like, from very early on, even before we scored, they looked rattled. Like, it just looked as though, you know, we had a game plan to make it really hard for Everton, and they really couldn't really get out of any gear, really. And we just cruised through, didn't we? Bless them. I feel bad for Everton. Obviously, we had a good little sing at the start, a couple of boos as well, about the Premier League and how they've treated them and how they've treated us through various decisions and everything. That was kind of good. I hope they stay up. To be fair, they're a massive team, Everton, and yeah, they weren't at the races today, but if Everton fans are watching, I just want to say, you know, you weren't very good today. You really weren't. But I've seen some good Everton games, really, that I think you should stay up. There's worse teams than you guys, for sure. But yeah, we've scored that first goal. A lovely celebration from the lads, man. After hearing about Lemina today, there wasn't anyone in that ground today that wasn't absolutely fully behind Mario Lemina, and it showed so much when they scored that first goal, because they grabbed his shirt, everyone's singing his name, everyone's clapping, and it was really, really nice to see. I'm sure he's going to really enjoy that. Kilman scores against the Toffees again. He scored again. Now, I haven't seen Kilman score many goals. The last time I saw him score a goal was against the Toffees, and he scored again this time, and that's a bit strange, isn't it? But you do tend to have that. Like, at one point, like, Hwang seemed to just score against Newcastle all the while and stuff like that. It's weird. Anyway, I thought, like I said, for me, that first half, absolutely brilliant. The second half, we remained in control. For the first 10 minutes, I think Everton came out and they're going to, weren't they? They're going to want the goal and everything, but we didn't really allow them to make us suffer too much, and that was nice to see, to be fair. Because I do think that could have definitely been a bit of a crutch for us, because it has in the past, but it wasn't, and we just came out really professional, controlled the game as we'd been doing in the first half, scored another 2 goals. Bloody hell, I lost track of who scored, who got the assist, everything. I need to see it all back again, because it was just bedlam. Just really nice football today from the lads, like really intricate, one-touch, fast-paced possession football that was just a joy to see. I mean, it comes to something when it come up with 9 minutes and I was buzzing. I just wanted to see more. Do you know what I mean? And it became a bit of a karaoke in Molineux. I heard some songs I hadn't heard since I was a kid. Some really funny ones, like the disco song and stuff like that. And I say as a kid, bloody hell. Not as a kid, but you know what I mean, championship days. Feels like we've been up for a while now, but I'm definitely not a kid, guys. Anyway, yeah, flying forward. Even after the 3rd goal went in, we were still flying forward. Scored another 2, to be fair. I need to look at them back. I don't know how offside they were. But Neto scored one of the offside goals. Hwang scored an offside goal. Hwang today was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Held the ball up really well. Finished that goal beautiful. I wish that counted, because that was a cracking finish, that was. And then Neto, the cameo at the end that Neto had, mate, it just shows the depth that Gary O'Neill's got in this squad. He really has got a lot of depth. I don't know what Lopetegui was on about, because we've got a cracking team. Even on the bench, you know, you haven't got the likes of Fabio today, because obviously he's gone and what have you. And Lemina's off, bless him, and I really wish him the best of luck and the best of love from all of us. So, you know, I don't have to do that. You saw it today. It was ridiculous. It was lovely to see, and having lost my dad myself, I completely know how he feels, and I really hope he's okay, and I'm sure he is. You know, he's got so much support around him and whatever. But yeah, like I said, that Neto cameo was beautiful as well. Like, it was just great. Probably the best game I've been to this season at Molineux for me. It was just a party at times, you know, hearing some of the songs, hearing the crowd get behind the boys, and it was just really nice to see today. And I just hope it continues now, because we've got a bit of momentum now, haven't we? We've won 3 on the bounce. Some really tricky sort of games that, to be fair, we probably would have slipped on come last season. So it's really nice to see us putting games like that to bed. And oh, mate, onwards and upwards, man. I mean, we're looking up and not looking down now, aren't we? And Chelsea won again today, you know, and yeah, we're on equal points with Chelsea, but bloody hell, like, you look past that, you're only a few points away from the European spots, and you just dream, don't you know? And yeah, I'm just really happy today, guys. I'm on cloud 9, to be fair, and I'm really hoping you guys are as well. I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas, lovely New Year. Look after yourselves and everything, guys, and I'll see you next time.